It's hot and there are stinging nettles all over the grassy area over here. If you walk over there without socks, it hurts like crazy. Last night was our 4th night in Germany. It's like 90 degrees here. Right about now I want to be back in Norway. We're about 20 miles outside of Dusseldorf. The last 4 nights we've stayed. The first night in Emsdetten outside of Dometic. Oh yeah, by the way, we got some decals put on our van. It's just for the show. We're not going to keep it. Kind of blows our inconspicuous cover, even though we're not that inconspicuous to begin with. We thought getting a Sprinter van, which is popular in Europe, of course now in US too, that we blend in a little bit better. 4x4, this stone gray color, and the California license plate just gives us completely away that we're not from here. You know, we're going to be at the Caravan Salon booth, Dometic booth. The decal is going to be nice for the show, but we're not going to keep it. We're going to take all of it off the second the show is over. We may keep a couple of like flags that they have. I'll show you guys what it looks like close up. But our first night we spent in Emsdetten, Germany, outside of Dometic's office. The next morning we brought the van to a car wash, got it washed, went to the shop where they print the decals and they applied the decals. We got a new awning put on. The new awning's awesome because our previous awning was too short actually, and then the legs don't quite reach the ground when it's deployed. This one is mounted on better with better brackets, and the legs actually reach the ground, so we're really happy with that. So that was our first full day in Germany. And then the next 2 days we spent, there's a lot of these like parking lots near cities in Germany, at least this part of Germany, where there's RV hookups. They're kind of, you pay a la carte, you pay for electricity if you want, you pay for water if you want, and then there's a little dump station area. So this is the 3rd one of these we've stayed at. Actually, we didn't stay at the second one, but we parked there during the day. Oh, thank you. It's really hot. We spent 2 nights at the first one in Emsdetten. That was €8 a night. That was just for parking. We paid for 2 nights just because we've been doing so much driving. We wanted to slow down. It was right next to the downtown area of Emsdetten. We got to walk to places. We didn't drive for 2 days, which was beautiful. And then the 3rd day, we got so hot, we found a swimming pool. Now also had a parking lot with RV spaces that you can park. And that place was free to park, but you can pay for hookups if you want. We didn't pay for hookups. We just went to a swimming pool that it was right outside of. We paid €11 for all 4 of us to go to the swimming pool, which was super, super busy. That was yesterday. But it was fun. Did you guys like it? What was the best part?
Probably the diving board, but the 4th time it was really bad.
Why?
Because it felt like 100 nails in my back.
Yeah, you know why? Because on your first diving board dive ever, you try to do a flip.
It worked.
And then you did a little bit of a flop on your back. You flipped forward, but you didn't flip all the way, so your legs went like this to the water. Needles on the back. You're crying a little bit, but I thought you did a really good job.
The second time was okay.
Second time was good.
Because I did this, and I just leaned forward. I just did this and then leaned forward and fell off.
They did a roly-poly. Yeah.
Did I do that on the diving board?
You did on the diving board too, I think. Yeah. Ava did flips, which made these other 2 think that they could do flips too. And then you got needles on your back because of it. Oh yeah, and Ava, you tried to do a backflip? Is that what happened?
I did.
She did a backflip, but she did a Greg Louganis.
What does that mean?
Well, Greg Louganis is an Olympic diver that bumped his head on the diving board when he did a trick. But he won the gold medal anyways. So the swimming pool was fun. It was nice. It was good to cool off. €11, full day swimming, showers and all that. So now we're just 20 miles outside of Dusseldorf. We did 60-mile drive from there last night. We got here. This is another spot that you can pay. It's €5 a night here. and hookups are included, but we didn't want hookups or need hookups, so we preferred to just park in the corner. There were 4 other campers here last night, so yeah, we had a pretty good night's sleep. Today we check into the hotel in Dusseldorf, and then in 2 days, tomorrow we clean out the van. We put whatever we want, we need from the van into the hotel room, and then the day after, we take the van to the detail shop. They do a full detail cleaning job, and immediately after, the van goes on the show floor. It's gonna be a busy few days. Before we get to all that, before we leave and go to the hotel and do all this stuff, let me just show you the decals close up. Dometic did another ambassador vehicle earlier this year, I think. It was a Toyota Hilux pickup truck, and 2 people, a couple from the UK, and they're driving from Nordkapp of Norway all the way down to the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. So their slogan was Cape to Cape, and I'm not sure if that was their slogan that they came up with or if it's something that like Dometic coined for them. So they gave us one too, which is called California to Morocco via Europe, which is, I mean, you guys know that's not exactly what we set out to do, but they needed kind of a story that was easy to explain at the show for people that come visit the booth. So they came up with that. We didn't really have much input. We were just kind of letting them do whatever they want. So then they also did a very similar graphic that they did for the Cape to Cape people, which are kind of waypoints with dotted lines that shows all the places that we've been and where we're going. So that's the concept. So it's sort of, it shows all the states. What they asked us is, how do we get here? When we left California, which states did we pass through to get here? And once we got to Europe, what countries have we been? So this is what they did.
California.
Yeah, so they start out with the US flag, start in California, and then they added sort of distance markers to each one, and then the state flag.
Utah.
So California, Arizona, Utah.
Colorado, Missouri,
Illinois.
Kentucky.
I don't even know what some of these state flags look like. I know Colorado, I know Arizona and California, but Missouri, Illinois, Utah, those state flags I'm not even familiar with. So I assume they're right. I didn't double check to make sure. I assume they're correct. Okay, Tennessee, North Carolina,
Virginia, Maryland.
Okay, all the places that we went. So Kentucky, we visited our friend Carrie in Louisville. Tennessee, we went back to Smoky Mountain National Park. North Carolina, we were in Asheville. We camped by the river with our firefighter friend. And we also went to the Outer Banks and visited our friend Bruce and Jody. Remember?
No.
Virginia.
Was that with like Kitty Hawk?
Yeah, Kitty Hawk. Good job. Virginia. This is when we stayed in a hotel and we met our friends.
In the Red Roof Hotel?
At the Red Roof Inn. Yep.
We
met our friends Jeff and Becky. Mila had her birthday. Yep. And Maryland, Washington, D.C. And then skip ahead from Washington, D.C. We flew to Belgium.
That's why there's a whole gap here.
That's why 6,000 kilometers to Belgium.
And then Luxembourg? Right,
yeah. And then when we left Belgium, we drove straight to Croatia through Luxembourg, where we got cheap diesel.
We barely went to Germany.
Then we drove through Germany, all the way across
to Slovakia.
We actually went to Austria. Hold on. We went to Austria first, and then Slovenia, but they got these reversed. It's okay. And then from Slovenia, we made it to Croatia. And of course, we spent a lot of time in Croatia. And then Montenegro, we went to Kotor and camped with the farm people in the winter. Albania, we spent 2 or 3 weeks there. A lot of time in Greece. We spent like 2 months in Greece.
Turkey?
We spent like a little over 2 weeks in Turkey.
Bulgaria.
A week or two, probably 2 weeks in Bulgaria.
Romania.
Like a week in Romania. We were only in Serbia for like 2 days because at this point we had to drive all the way to Norway. Try to get to, actually Finland. We were trying to get to Finland by July 1st because it was gonna get you know, too late in the season, and we were gonna lose time in the Nordic. So we just went through Serbia,
Hungary,
drove through Hungary,
Slovakia,
Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Estonia.
And now this is as you guys know, this is called the Baltic countries. We drove through there from Estonia. We took a ferry. Ferry took us to
and then
Finland.
But I think we missed the first one, right?
We missed the first ferry to Finland. We had to wait a full day to catch another one.
Yeah, and then Sweden.
Sweden, where we went to Stockholm. And this is where sort of our Nordic daily vlog started, in the Vasa Museum in Stockholm. And we drove through Sweden, went north. We actually cut back through Finland for a second, and then went back, when we finally got to Norway. And that was our last month.
And that was actually, and I think that's where we went to No Cap, right?
That's right, all the way to the north. And then this is where we are now, Germany. We're here. We drove, I guess, that many miles to get to Germany, and kilometers. After Caravan Salon in Germany, we'll go back to Croatia, and this is kind of our future plans. This is sort of speculative at this point, but this is kind of completes their California to Morocco via Europe narrative.
Then Spain.
Go back, so we'll do France, Spain, Portugal, Morocco.
The end for now.
The end for now.
For now.
So there you go. That's what we've been up to for the last 4 days. And you know, I took a little break from daily vlogging since we left Denmark. The last episode of my Scandinavian daily vlog ends at the little waterfront campsite in the Baltic Sea, and that was 5 days, 4 nights ago. And yeah, starting today, I will start a new series that details our time in Dusseldorf and at Caravan Salon with Dometic. Should be interesting. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make videos every day, but I'll definitely make videos of anything that's interesting. Hope you guys are excited for that. There'll be more content to come.